Today I'd like to talk to you about the Mosin Nagants for the SHTF situation. They use the 7.62 by 54R, and they will be loaded with stripper clips, chargers, whichever name you want to call them. You load them up through the top here, and then when you close this, that stripper clip charger pops off unless you grab it, keep it. That's one reason I really don't want to use the Mosins in the SHTF situation. You're going to have to be grabbing these out of a pouch or out of a bag or out of your pocket. I just think it takes a little bit too long to do that. You're limited to 5 rounds. This is just for show. I don't have a charger stripper clip for a Mosin. This is a Carcano. I need to show you an example. I'm using this. The other reason, these are older battle rifles, World War I, World War II. This is the M91. This is 1916 dated. This is a 1928. This is an Ex-dragoon. This is the 9130, if I remember correctly, from 43. This is my M38. And then this is my M44 from 1944. But I'll be showing you a closer look on each one of these, and then we'll go out and take a couple of shots with each one of them. The other issue would be possibly because of the rim, getting rim lock, loading them, if you don't get it loaded in correctly. Then you got the sticky bolt syndrome. Unless you've worked out the issues for what's causing that, you don't want to have a hard time pushing the bolt forward or pulling the bolt back for extraction. Now, later in some videos, by the time I run through why I wouldn't use the Mosins or my Carcanos, my Steyr M95s, my Moss 36, my Enfields that I've already done videos on, I will have instances where I will use these. It's in a specific role though, and when I get there, then I'll explain all of that. But for right now, because of the weight of these, also the ammo, you'll probably find people that will have these, yet you're talking about an SHTF situation. You're not going to have the supply chain, probably won't be there, so either you're going to have to barter or trade with people for the ammo that you do need for other things. So these are heavier bullets. The amount that you would need to carry, and I'm just talking personally me, as myself, as an individual carrying them, not necessarily in a group setting or in where you were defending your home. So again, I will get to that in later videos, but just for the general SHTF situation, I want to run with something that's going to be the intermediate cartridge, something that's going to be a lighter weight rifle to carry, and I'll get to those, explain why, and show you what I would prefer to use. That doesn't mean everybody's going to have that. So let's give you a close-up of each one of these rifles, and then we'll go out and shoot a couple of rounds with them. All right, so here's the Mosin Nagants that I have. Like I said, the top ones, the M91, then an Ex-dragoon, the 9130. I have the M38 and then the M44. We'll take a closer look at these, and after that we'll load up a couple of rounds in each one of them, go out shooting. So this one is the M91, and I had mentioned that it was a 1916 dated, but actually it's a 1915 dated. Mosin, and this is in a finish stock. You can see the splices there on the stock. And then my next one, this is the Dragoon, the Ex-dragoon. It's a 1928 dated. This one's the 9130. It's a 1943 dated. Kind of hard to see the receiver, excuse me, the receiver markings there on it. There we go. It was too far down. And then I have my M38, and this is also a 1943 dated. It's just real hard to see that date on this one. It's hard to make out that last number there. As far as I can tell, that should be a 43. I don't think it's a 40. And then this last one is going to be the M44, and that's a 1944 dated. And also, all of these rifles, except for the M91 up there, the 1915, they do have matching numbers to the magazine, bolt, and the barrel receiver, and the butt plate. All right, so let's take these out and do a couple of rounds out of them.